Welcome back to Lunch at the Market. You need to run, don't walk to your nearest YouTube terminal. Check it out on your iPhone, laptop, netbook, desktop, heck, go to the Apple Store and use their internet. But you're going to want to check out our great new videos on our YouTube channel on options education. When it comes to options, most people really don't understand what professionals are saying. Words like calls, puts, strike, exercise, assignment are all different words people use in everyday language, but have a very specific, might I add, a different meaning in the world of options. Our new video series is about bridging the gap between what most people know and what they should know about the world of options and investments in general. Please be sure to leave comments on the channel, and big thanks to everyone who has started to do that. We've had many more comments in the last 2 weeks than we did previously, so keep comments coming so we know what's working and what's not. What are we doing today? We continue to look for reasons, excuses, and ways to get smaller. We remain at the top of this range. If we get consolidation for a week or so where we trade sideways without a whole lot happening, then we'll be okay. Otherwise, we run the risk of going what Kramer calls K2. K2 is a big maker of skis. He's referring to the shape of a mountain, or a parabola. That's the fancy term for the shape of a graph function you can do on a graphing calculator. But another way to put that, if the market keeps going up without a pullback, what goes up must come down. That's why we've been getting smaller, selling calls, letting a few things get called away from us if they finish in the money. One interesting trade we put on today, only a small position, is to go out and buy September 14 puts on Barnes & Noble. BKS, that's the ticker symbol. It's up $250 on the announcement they're seeking a buyer for their company, or at least a strategic partner, but the goal is an outright sale. We think BKS looks pretty terrible every way you look at it, so we're getting long the September 14 puts for 70 cents, only a few, so if the deal doesn't materialize in 45 days, that's when options expire, the stock could give up the $250 just as easily as it made it. That would put us in the money on our puts and a return of 100% or better on the puts. Remember, this is a tiny position for us, as our other high flyers work, like when we bought TEVA calls for the meteoric drop in the stock. We get better than 10 to 20% on the trade, and we're inclined to take it off and move on. We're also willing to walk away from a complete loss with nothing in hand. So please don't go out and throw thousands of dollars at this trade unless you know something we don't. We just happen to think the brick and mortar bookstore is dead, and it's tough to think that someone is going to want to pick up this massively debt-laden company that is $500 million in debt with a forward P of 81. If no buyer shows, we think this could spell a big decline in BKS stock. Thank you for tuning in again today, and take a look at our new YouTube options education videos on our channel. Don't forget to take a little off the table off this massive rally either. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.